Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss the standard language and the process of standardization, like how a certain variety of language became standardized. So the standard language is the term which is used for the variety of a language that is considered to be the norm. And the norm means that a certain variety of language is held optimum for educational purposes, and it is used as a yardstick against which other varieties of language are measured. So standard language is a variety which is considered optimum for educational purposes and used as a yardstick against which other varieties of language are measured. The standard language is a prestige variety. It is spoken by a minority of people within a society, typically those occupying positions of power. According to Milroy, varieties don't have power, but power is acquired because of powerful speakers. So this language and the variety which becomes standardized is the variety of a language which is spoken by minority of the people, and those people who have the prestige and have the economic, social and political power. Like Milroy states that the language and variety don't have power in itself, but the power is acquired because of the powerful speakers. So we can define a standard language variety as the variety to which a prestige is attached, and it is used in the education system and media. The prestige to variety comes from the speaker. When the speakers have power and prestige, the variety will get the prestige. Now in every language we have different varieties. Then how one variety becomes standard over others. This process is called standardization. Hudson summarizes the process of standardization in 4 stages, and these 4 stages are selection, codification, elaboration of function, and acceptance. The first step of standardization is selection, and selection is a process in which one variety rather than any other variety is chosen as the one that will be developed as the standard language. Often the variety which is chosen is existing variety that has already political and economic currency. Like for example, initially the standard variety of English was West Saxon dialect, when the center of power was Winchester. When the center of power became London after the Norman conquest, people of London chose the East Midland dialect and developed this dialect into the modern English. So selection is the stage in which one variety is chosen over the others. The second step of standardization is codification. In codification, we codified the variety, like the standard has to be fixed in grammar books and dictionaries so that those people who wish to use the language correctly have access to its standard forms. So in codification, we write grammar books, we write dictionaries to make this variety accessible to those who want to learn it. The third stage is elaboration of function. The standard variety has to be capable of performing a wide range of institutional and literary function, particularly, though not exclusively, in government, law, education, science, and literature. In this stage, the new lexical items are added and new conventions developed to fill any gaps. So in this stage, we see that how this language will function as a in literature and in institution and in the many institutions like government, law, education, science, and literature. And also the new lexical items are added and the language became more developed to fill these spaces and gaps. After elaboration of function, the last stage is acceptance, and acceptance is when the relevant population accept the variety. But it may not be an issue because the people who select a certain variety have the power of veto. Those who speak original varieties may not have the power of acceptance and rejection. So the people who select the variety has the power of accept a certain variety. So those people who speak regional languages may not have the power to accept or reject. So this is all about standard language and standardization. In short, to cut a story short, we can say that standard language is a variety which is considered a norm, and which this variety is used in education, in media, and it is used to measure the status of other varieties of a certain language. And in and how the language becomes standard, we have certain stages that are summarized by Hudson, and these stages are selection, codification, elaboration of function, and acceptance. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that the video will be helpful to explain standard language and standardization.